My bad. Hey, you guys, what's up? I go by the name Faith the Hustle, and this is an introduction to StreamYard. I am a live broadcaster. I host a really cool radio show out here in the city called the Faith the Hustle Show, and I've decided to start digitalizing or, doing my professional work virtually. It was already on my mind since before the pandemic, which is really crazy because I've been live streaming virtually for the last 4 years on different apps, but I never took advantage of it the way I should have until this moment happened. So if you guys are familiar with StreamYard or other platforms like this, it's basically a site where you can go live on multiple platforms at once. I believe StreamYard includes Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and yeah, I decided to just give an introduction to it. As you can see, I've already added a few things to it. I played around with it for a little bit, but I still need some work. So while I introduce you to it, I'm going to introduce myself to it as well. We're going to learn together. All right. Anyways, if you guys are interested in this, after I really go over everything, I'm going to do another video on how to do your setup for StreamYard on the next video. So anyways, subscribe if you haven't. There we go. It's backwards. Subscribe if you haven't yet, you guys. And let's go. So I'm going to start by sharing the screen. Application window. And there we go. So here we are on the StreamYard dashboard. I've already went to the beginning and started the broadcast. But if you look here to the bottom, these give you options of how you can have your layouts while you're live, while you're giving interviews, while you're gaming, or doing whatever it is you're doing. So I can do the solo one with just me. I can do a side-by-side. If it were two people, it would be a side-by-side directly full screen. Then there's an option. Let's just do it this way. So here's an option for you to have a guest, and it's full screen side by side. And then you have a side by side with guest, which zooms out and there's black border around it. That's my preference. I really like that. I might invite a friend over during this video, or maybe if they're free, if she's free, to show you guys what it looks like, but you'll see in future videos. Then if you have multiple guests, you can have up to 6 people in your room. You can select this one here. And then if I wanted to do a side-by-side, or like that, if we do a 2 side-by-side, it will make the screen share slide bigger than the people talking. So we can talk on side and look at it from there. If you look to the far corner here, you have comments, banners, brand, private chat, and settings right here on the side, okay? Now, when it comes to the comments, you guys, I will be able to view your comments on StreamYard, and I can comment back from here. Since this is a private video, it's not going to allow me to, but I'm going to type anyway. Hey, everyone. All right, YouTube doesn't support comments on private videos, like I said. But this is where you can go live and everybody's comments come here together, which is really cool because I see a lot of people do their shows, and when they're having their shows, they're not being able to focus on the main purpose of its content because they're looking on one platform here to read the comments, then they're looking on this phone, and then they're looking on this tablet. This over here just simplifies it tremendously. So that's a plus for me. The next thing you can do is banners. I really like this comment, this here, because you can have folders. In the folders, I'll show you example banners of what they look like. This is H-Time Music Review, one of the shows that I actually co-host on. Shout out to Miss Diamond. Make sure y'all follow H-Town Jams with a Z on Instagram and on YouTube as well, you guys. We can definitely use your support. If you're from the city of Houston and you're an independent artist, you got music. We are always taking music submissions. Outside of that, you guys, I do have the Faith and Hustle Show, which is a show that promotes entrepreneurs globally, okay? And anybody that has faith and hustle, I've interviewed a few legends. I've had the pleasure of meeting really, really amazing entrepreneurs and political, leaders. And it's just been a great way for me to network and support others through that. So check out my other channel, The Faith and Hustle Show. I'll type that in there. Matter of fact, let me show y'all how you can do that. Let's go back to the full screen. So from here, if I wanted to do a banner, I would go to create a banner. Actually, let's go here because I have one for the Faith and Hustle Show. I haven't started any banners yet, but you would go to create a banner. And I'm going to type in, follow my other page, the Faith and Hustle Show. All right. So if you click this right here, it'll create a scroll at the bottom. So let's go ahead and, it's safe, okay? Let me show y'all what I didn't do. Follow my other page, the Faith and Hustle Show. So I'm gonna do this as a ticker, and then you're gonna click Add Banner. And if you don't wanna add another one, then you don't have to. I will, for the sake of doing one as a ticker, one that is not a ticker. I guess I will have it say, I got my Instagram. All right, so this one here, I'm just gonna click Add Banner. I'm not gonna do a ticker just so you could see the difference. When you're looking at it from the sides, you'll know which one is one because it'll say ticker in gray, and the banner will not have that on it at all. So I'm gonna click these, but I'm gonna go back to the main screen so you can see how it looks. When I tell you guys to make sure you follow my other page, it's the Faith and Hustle Show, you guys. Follow my other page. I also have an Instagram channel, an Instagram page. It's Faith and Hustle. I'm always looking for people to network with. I am from Houston, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so this is a great way for me to promote myself on the slide. I had to do that. But this is the banner section of StreamYard. Another cool thing about it is, like I was saying, if you have multiple shows, you can do multiple folders. So you won't always have to switch it out for everything. You can just go straight to your file. I'm going to continue on to the Faith and Hustle Show just because this is something that I'm building. This has been something that I've been working towards for a while, and that's the branding. And one of my colors is purple. So if you see here, you can choose a few themes. It's very minimal. I will say that if you guys like a lot of options, you won't have that, but you can choose your brand color. It says it's important to brand your broadcast. This color is used on your banners, on-screen comments, and display name. You can have two kinds of default themes, two types of themes. One is default and one is minimal. You see how that looks? Let's go ahead and take this banner off. Actually, no, let's keep that on there. That's free promo for me. You got to show yourself some love. So you have the default and then you have the minimal. I like the way the minimal looks, okay? The next feature, and I'm just going to go through the slides here and show you guys what they look like on the main screen. Let's go ahead and turn the banners off now. You just go back to the banners, click it again, and it hides them. All right, so the next thing I'm going to go to is the theme. Like I said, you can have default or you can do minimal. As of right now, that's it. They don't really slide in or anything like that. You do have a place where you can do your logo. And my logo, as you know, is the Faith and Hustle Show. So I put that there. and I use Canva. Like I said, I'll do another video because there's still a lot of things that I haven't done yet. This is just a basic intro so you know what StreamYard allows you to do. So yeah, back to the subscribe. Next thing you need is, or next option you have is an overlay. And an overlay is like a custom graphic that goes on top of your screen, and it's very simple over here too. It's very simplified. Here is an example of the StreamYard overlay. So I'm going to create one for my show, well, for a few of the shows, and as well as a few banners. And I'm going to do it through Canva because I feel like that's just the easiest way, it's the smartest way. And this is the only option, but it gives you ideas of shapes. You can do top and bottom, full screen. You can do colors. You can have your logo in it. Speaking of the logo, let's go back to that. But that's what an overlay is. The logo. Me personally, I think it's a little too small. I wish that they could be a little bit bigger. But you do have the ability to make them transparent. See how my hand's going through it? So you can do a transparent logo. However, you just can't make it as big. You can't make it animated or anything like that. The next option you have, you guys, is a background. Let's upload. So I'm going to show you, cancel. I can't see what I'm on. All right, my bad. So I'm going to go to background. I'm going to show you what a background kind of looks like. I probably should have set my green screen up. We're going to go to downloads. And this is a design I made. Shout out to my fam. You guys, I'm on an app called Live Me. I currently have 102,000 followers. And I won't call them followers. I have 102,000 supporters. Like, realize people that we just hang out, talk, we share content. It's a whole vibe. And I'm there to network. So when I tell you, like, my audience, when it comes to these interviews and the importance of the show, it matters for me because we everywhere. So this is what a background looks like. Uh-oh. Oh, I need another guest. I need another guest. All right, I'm going to invite myself. Why not? All right, so let me show you guys how to invite a guest. But you see how it's in the background right here? So here's invite. You're going to click your Gmail or copy to clipboard, and you go from there, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and send it to myself. Oh, I don't need it to do all of that, though. And then it'll just, my bad. All right, so it's loading. Oh, this computer's so dang on slow. Also, if you have an Ethernet cable, it's super fast. It works a lot better. When you're having a show, it's important for you, at least as the host, to be the one to be doing this from the computer, but it's okay for your guests to be over there on their phone. So my email just came. I'm going to accept the StreamYard. Now here's a cool thing I'll show y'all on the screen is that, oh Lord. So it gives you the options here to enter as a guest. What's your display name? I'll just put Lil Faith. All right, we're gonna enter it now. So I'm currently I'm backstage. I'm gonna turn the volume down. And if you see me in the bottom, it's right there. All right, so I just muted myself. So here's what 2 looks like side by side. It's bothering me. But here's what 2 looks like side by side. Here is side by side, zoomed out with the background. And this is without a background. Let's try something. All right. So the audio is going to be here. I'm going to be looking from here, but the audio is going to be from there. Anyway, so this is no background, and you can upload backgrounds. You can create backgrounds. You can do overlays with a background. Let's see. Yes, you can. You can do an overlay with the background. And your logo on top. So you can use all 3 at once. I guess that's cool. I haven't found out or figured out yet if you can only do all right, so there we go. So now you see what it looks like with 2 people. You can use all 3. I haven't tested to see if you could do an animated background. That's next. I will be trying to create an overlay using Canva on my next video. I showed you the logo. Okay, private chat. That's another one. This is where you can chat privately with your guests. Let's go back to this screen here. Private chat. So say we're live and we're sending each other we're live together. We can send each other messages privately without it being in the public comments. So the comments is for everybody that's watching virtually, and private chat is for you to interact with the people who are streaming with you. I really like that. Now you can go to settings. And you can make different options when it comes to general, camera. Now, I have a cam link that I bought, an Elgato cam link, and I recently realized that my camera, which is a Nikon, it's discontinued. So unfortunately, I can't get it to link, but you're supposed to have another option. I haven't been able to switch out other than the webcam. But as I figure that out, I'll let you guys know. And you can also change the resolution from 720 to 480 to low def, which is 360. But you don't want that. Then you also have room for your audio. I get a fruit fly in here. You have different audio selections and different speaker selections. Hello? Oh, I was just trying to see which one it's coming out of. But which is interesting and which is important too, because I do have speakers, not just from the computer, but external speakers that I use. You also have a really cool green screen option. And then for your guests, you can select here if they can see the viewer comments as well, which makes it fun. It makes it interesting, so why not? It also plays a sound when they enter. When they enter and it makes that sound, it's like ringing the doorbell. It doesn't bring them into the live stream. You still have to be the one to bring them in the live stream, but at least the sound lets you know that your guests have arrived. And while you're doing your thing, they're pleasantly waiting in the waiting room. So I like that. And guests must authenticate. I like that as well. Because I realize that if you end, and I'm going to get my green screen real quick, but I realize that if you end your broadcast on StreamYard, you can still go back into it to edit. You can still also, even if you have one that's like you titled, but you never recorded, you can go back into it and record from it, which is cool too. What else? So you can invite people, camera mic options. Same thing there, settings. I don't know why they put the settings right there for both of, like, that makes no sense to me. All right, let's take this banner off, overlay off. All right, I'm gonna get my green screen real quick. I know this is taking a bit of time, but like I said, I want to be thorough. And it's during the day. Green screens, I haven't gotten a light yet. I need proper lighting for the green screen because I want to be able to use it no matter what time of day it is. Oh, shit. I'm over here doing the most, y'all. I've only had 1 cup of coffee. So, please excuse. Lord, don't let me bust my ass on this thing. All right. We're in there. We're in there. I'm going to switch my blinds. And I'm going to, hold on. I use this green screen green screens are so necessary, y'all. Like, they are so multifunctional, not just for photo shoots, for gaming. I have a son, he's a gamer. He's shown some interest in PC gaming. So, yeah. And please don't feel like this in order to have a proper setup. This is all stuff that I've accumulated over time. It really took me some time. So let's go ahead and go to the green screen options. All right. You can fade it. Light makes a difference. I know what it is. I know what it is. I need one more clamp. I need one more clamp. I really want to get the best quality in this video of what the green screen can do. Excuse me. All right. So that makes a difference. That makes a difference. Let me close out so I can see. So it's all right. Let me move back a little bit. Let me kick my feet up on this chair here. No, but obviously lighting plays a part. There's wrinkles in the screen. So when you have wrinkles on the green screen, it allows the fabric, and this is fabric as well, it allows the fabric to cast shadows in places that you don't want to be shown on the background. But yeah, I do need a ring light. That's something to invest in. Let's go ahead and turn off the green screen. I'll show y'all how it's done. Go to settings. Oh no. Come on. And this right here, I guess it's important to show you, is where you can fade it. Okay. And you have backdrop option colors. Let's go back so you can see the colors. I guess it's just green, shit. Green and blue. All right. I exited and still didn't turn it off. Come on, girl. Make sure you have a computer that's like up to speed. I will say that. Because when you're having conversation and you're having fun, you're not really going to want to have to waste time fumbling around with delays and stuff. I feel like I'm not lagging anymore either. I feel like when I used the green screen, it maybe added more. It affected the real time. It affected the real time. It had like a little lag to it. But yeah, you guys, overall, I really like StreamYard for what it offers now versus the other platforms that I see that offer multi-streaming services. This one just seemed more interesting, more worth it to me. And if you guys don't forget, like I said, like I asked, to subscribe to my other page, you guys. It's the Faith and Hustle Show. You'll be able to see how I take advantage of StreamYard, virtually with my shows. Shout out to everybody who already is rocking with me, supporting with me. And you know, for this channel here, you guys, I basically do a lot of artwork. I do crafts, DIY, and beauty, really whatever it is I want to do. But I'm on a whole nother journey, and I figured this is a way for me to just be active with y'all. Because if I don't, then I just ain't gonna make no videos. So anybody else out there on the grind, and you have StreamYard, you know, let me know how it works for you. Let me know what you've done for it. I haven't seen if it works with OBS yet. I always see, like, I've YouTube StreamYard versus OBS, but I'm not sure if you can use it with OBS, because that would be really, really phenomenal. I feel like if StreamYard and OBS are compatible, then OBS will help StreamYard have more options, because StreamYard is very minimal, but it does what it needs to do. Anyways, you guys, here's my Instagram real quick. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this one. And thank you so much for your time. As always, keep the faith and hustle. Slow ass computers.